Okay, it's working. Okay, good morning, everybody. Today I'm making a video kind of, I don't know, just kind of explaining myself, I guess. When I started making videos, I said at the very beginning that these videos weren't going to be about anything selfish or anything. It's just me screaming from the rooftops. And when I have issues or I'm having a bad day, I've found that this is real therapeutic for me to just kind of get it out there. And even if nobody's watching, it really fucking helps, and I recommend it to a lot of people. If you're boxed in like I am, and you're having problems mentally, I found that this really helps me a lot. So today, what I want to talk about is kind of like what's going on in my life right now, in my situation, and kind of asking advice and asking what people think and their opinions and how they look at things. So I come from a pretty fucked up. I had a really fucked up childhood. Mother and father both heroin addicts. My father was very violent, very abusive. You know, they were drug dealers. You know, if you ever watch the movies, that's how my life was. I grew up in a drug house. The house being raided, watching my mother overdose. And at 15 years old, my parents left me in a hotel, and I've been taking care of myself since then. Okay, I unfortunately ended up being a drug addict as well, and I was on drugs for about 15 years. And in 2003, with the help of the woman in this picture and treatment, after being homeless for about 9 months, I went to treatment and I cleaned myself up. And I've been clean roughly 13 years. Sure, I've had a couple beers here and there, but I haven't been the guy that I was for 13 years. Okay? And over those 13 years, when I first got sober, it was great. I was doing well. And I've noticed that over the years, it's kind of gone downhill. Slowly but surely, the issues that I have and have always had have started chipping away at me. And, and the reasons for my drug addiction and the reasons for my anger and the violent past that I had and things like that. And so over the years, I've noticed that slowly but surely, I've gotten worse. Okay? So about 2 years ago, I lost my very best friend in the whole world to a heroin overdose, about a year and a half ago. The year before that, I lost my two very best friends in the whole world in the last 3 years. Okay? About 8 months ago, I lost my dad, and who I really didn't know. And, at first it was like I didn't give a shit. But now I'm noticing that, the mental issues are coming up. And what gets at me the most is the criticism I get from people. Because, no, I haven't been able to work. And also, one more thing, I got diagnosed with ulcerative colitis. And, the end of March. And so, all those things together with the passing of my friends and being sick and all that, my mental issues have gotten extreme to where I'm boxing myself in. I really have a hard time even leaving my bedroom. I've kind of cut myself off even from my family, my kids, everything. And I don't know why, okay? But when I hear criticisms from people saying, why the fuck aren't you, you fucking bum, you don't work, you don't do this. For anybody who thinks that this is like me rubbing my hands together going, excellent, this is just how I saw things panning out, you're fucking wrong. I don't want to be in bed all fucking day. Do you think this is how it would be different if I was out drinking and partying and fucking hoes and gangbanging still and taking advantage of my situation, but I'm not. I lay in bed all day so anxious and so nervous that I get sick to my stomach, and my disease, unfortunately, makes me even more weak. And like I said, it's crazy, but I take care of my children. I keep my house clean. I make sure they're up and off to school. I basically am a house dad, And if the roles were reversed and if I was working and my wife wasn't, I doubt that people would even say a fucking word. But because it's me and I'm a man, I get all these criticisms from people on how I'm not doing what I should do and what the fuck is wrong with you lazy bum, and all that does is chip away at me worse and make my guilt worse and make my mental problems worse. So yeah, recently I sought out some help with my mental shit. I had my first session last week with a therapist, and I'm trying medications, and so I just want to see what people think. It's strange how society dictates what should make us happy and what it is that you're supposed to have in life that determines if you're happy. See, for the most part, I'm happy, but I need to figure out why I'm so boxed in. And for society and family members to criticize me and put me down, I don't get that because I would never do that to any of my family members. My kids are taken care of. My bills are paid. My kids have food in their belly. You know what I mean? What's the fucking problem? So, what do you guys think about that? What do you think about family members who criticize you because you're not living up to their expectations? I'm 41 fucking years old, you know, and so that's just, you know, maybe who goes? Nobody will probably even answer anything about this, but I'll tell you one thing. Just talking right now, I'm already feeling less stressed. So, tell me what you think about people who criticize people in my situation and my, you know, I'm a good dad and I love my kids and I'm just not able to work because of some mental shit. So, all right, I love you all, love all your neighbors, and remember, we got to take care of each other because we're all in the same boat. All of us, blacks, whites, all of us. We need to come together and stop the corruption and take this country back. All right, have a good day. I love you guys.